RJ, firstly, thank you so much for joining the call, owner of Tabros Care. And I just want to ask you some questions. Firstly, tell us a little bit about your business and what industry you're in.
Yeah, so my company's name is Tavros Care. We're located in Salem, Oregon. We have about 12 locations. We do services for IDD, so that's individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Um, Requires a lot of staffing. They're called DSPs, direct support professionals, and we have about 100 employees. And yeah, we're just trying to we're trying to help out a population that kind of goes unknown, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of my company.
Ah, definitely. That's beautiful. And what led you to explore working with Globaltize?
Great question. I think I was just really drawn to like the idea of having like an assistant that's not necessarily in office, because there's just a lot of politics and stuff that goes on with having someone in office. Like sometimes I can be just distracted with the surroundings. There's just different things like that that can come up. And when I started hearing more about working with someone virtual and the different cultures and stuff like that, I'm like, maybe that's a better option. Someone that's fully committed to learning my schedule, and you don't have to worry about office politics.
Yeah, true. Okay, nice. And how has your experience been? So far with your hire?
It's been great, and I definitely appreciate that the company was more than willing to find the right fit for me. I'm assuming Nick went through maybe 50 to 100. So the vetting process was pretty intense. I really appreciated that he was willing to find candidates based on like just different survey tools that my company already uses for in-house hires. So he's more than willing to use Culture Index and get their Colby assessment, and that really helped me find my person.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And if you don't mind me asking, what type of tasks and responsibilities does this person handle?
Yeah, I think the number one is just like my inbox management. Like I I don't know, maybe call it OCD, but like I have to have all my emails read because it stresses me out, like having all the emails. So that was only a first I had Bond work on. Is like let's look at my email. Let's try and get inbox zero. Um, I have them. I told them from the beginning that like I like collaboration because it can kind of be lonely at the top sometimes. So I gave him some creative freedom, and just like I'm gonna bring things to him and be able to kind of adapt what I'm working on. So helps me with just like budgeting, financials, helps with responding to emails, obviously, little projects that I'm doing. So performance evaluations, helping me write out different things, helping me put through the money to get them paid. Um, so yeah, I'd say just like a vast amount of just different tasks, and he's very willing to take any of them on. So we both kind of have that collaboration where we think we can just get anything accomplished.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Well, we happy that you're happy. I'm curious to know if you made the same hire locally, how much would it have cost you?
Ooh, that's a great question. I think I've honestly heard from like this different business mentors that like I've been talking to them about getting an assistant, and they're like, well, if you want someone good, it's gonna be like we pay hours like 6 figures. I'm like, whoa, I
Oh,
don't
wow.
know if having someone like $100,000 makes sense. So that's like the high end. And then I had someone in person, and she had just graduated college, and there's still just a lot of things that she had to learn. And that was still 2 or 3 times the cost when it came to like taxes, onboarding, all of that. So
Yes.
yeah, there's major savings, and you're definitely getting a bang for your buck because these people are coming in with good experience, good backgrounds of like knowing how to assist people, and they've been to schooling for that. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely appreciative of that.
Nice. Oh, RJ, I'm happy to hear. I have actually just two more questions for you. The second last one is, what is one piece of advice that you would actually give to a business owner that's on the fence about trying out global talent?
Yeah, so I have a month call with a different local agency, and they're just talking about how they're not able to travel as a family together. They can't go on vacation because it's a family-owned business, just kind of like mine. And they're saying like it's a lot of the admin tasks that they're not able to escape from. And I told them, I was like, well, you're gonna have to find someone to delegate these tasks to. And I think like small businesses, their natural response is to hire like an executive or like an opt manager, a high paying position that can take it on. And I'm like, well, no, why don't you start with an assistant? Start with a virtual assistant. See how that works. Have them learn the different things that you have to do on a weekly basis and see if they can adapt and take it on. And I've been able to just travel and have a lot more freedom with this, my assistant. So I think that's my piece of advice.
Oh, no, that's awesome. And is there, my last question is more like a statement. Is there anything else you would like to add while we end off this testimonial video?
I would just say, like, I really enjoyed the vetting process, and for different companies where I've had a similar experience of like trying to hire someone, it wasn't as good as what you guys do. Like, there's something about your guys' willingness to find the right fit, and I never felt that you guys were upset or like that this was um such a challenge that like you guys didn't want to keep looking. You guys were more than willing. You guys were enthusiastic to find the right fit, and I think that's probably the best part of working with you guys.
Nice. Very, very kind words. Thank you so much, RJ. And thank you so much for taking out the time out of your busy schedule to do this testimonial video with me.